I just have one more question.
Can't wait.
If everything that happened in your office had such a completely innocent explanation, why call the police at all? Why make a statement that the defendant tried to kill you?
Because I was upset.
Upset?
Yeah. Because I was grieving, I was hurt, and I was angry, and instead of dealing with my feelings of loss and regret and behaving like an adult, I lashed out. Makes sense, doesn't it? When you don't know what to do with your own pain, you try and hurt someone else. You know what that's like?
That's faulty logic. I don't think John McBain is a murderer either.
Well, someone killed Allison Barrington. And if it wasn't your little boyfriend...
Okay, hold on. Boyfriend? TJ, you're my boyfriend.
Really? You sure?
Yeah, I am sure, just like I'm sure you're acting jealous and immature.
Well, at least I'm not getting played. Right? Because he's scamming you and you're just falling for it.
I'm just trying to show compassion. You should try it sometime. Just consider the possibility that Rafe is innocent. That means that his mother was just murdered right in front of him. Now he's all alone. And worst of all, he has people just like you rushing to judgment against him without knowing all the facts.
Could you just... Is everything all right out here?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry, Commissioner.
It's not actually. You need to tell her to stay away from the prisoners.
Come on, Rafe. Your mom was worried about this guy. She must have talked about him. Did she ever give you a name?
Caleb.
The same thing she called me when she walked into the police station. Same as Lucy Coe. Thing is, that's not my name. It's John McBain. Here, have a look. It doesn't get much more official
What
than
is that supposed to prove? For all I know, you changed your name.
If I did, how does it explain the rest of my life, you know? I was in the FBI for 8 years. I was a cop in Landview, Pennsylvania for 8 more years, and now in Port Charles. I got records that can prove everything
I don't
that I'm
care
saying
what
to
you say. I know what I saw.
Okay, so tell me. Tell me exactly how it happened.
I got to the pier and she was fighting you. Okay, I called for her. She looked back, so did you. She was terrified, but you were smiling. Okay, smiling. And that's when you killed her.
Thing is, I wasn't there. I didn't get to the pier till after your mom was on the ground. So you're telling the truth, kid? Then your mom was murdered by somebody that looks just like me.
Rafe is my cousin's son. He is not yours.
That's a cute story, isn't it? That's a story Allison wanted everyone to believe. But you and I both know better. Your cousin couldn't father a child. He sure as hell didn't stick around long enough to claim him for his own.
He left to find you. He wanted to protect Allison and her child. But now Rafe's an orphan.
No! Wrong answer again. Rafe has a father. And I think it's time he gets to know him again. In fact, I think it's time he learns the whole truth about who he really is. About how a stolen wish brought him into existence. Not my wish, not my doing, but he is mine and I will claim him as my own.
You are not going anywhere near that boy.
Who's gonna stop me? So let's start with that. There's a guy out there and he looks like me.
Well, exactly like you?
How's he dressed?
In black, like you.
What does that mean, huh? Black jacket, black shirt, black pants? Think.
I
Is
don't
there
know.
something
It
distinguishing
happened so fast, I don't remember.
Think, kid. Just spit it out. If you can remember something, just shout it out.
Mom!
No, no, Rafe, no, please stay back there. Don't, no.
The ring. You're not wearing the ring.
As you can see, Lucy will not be turning over her 1% anytime soon.
Well, don't count Miss Coe out. She's a very determined woman.
I consider her a determined lunatic. Even if she isn't going to stake any more police detectives, she's done irreparable harm to my position at ELQ.
Well, if I were you, I'd be more concerned about the 2 other stooges. Todd Manning was Heather's henchman when she had me locked in that shed. we should be concerned that he's not going to show up again in his hockey mask with a machete. Or that Heather isn't going to make a move on Anna.
Anna was a spy. She's the current police commissioner. She's fully capable of taking care of herself.
Commissioner Devane?
Anna, hi. It's Luke. Listen, I just heard about Heather.
You checking up on me?
Well, I know that you're going to tell me you've got it all handled.
Well, thanks for the concern, but we are conducting a thorough search. As you know, Heather is unpredictable, so you need to be careful.
Well, you too, Slim. Just tell me you're okay, that's all.
I'm fine.
That's what I need to hear. I'll talk to you later.
So, can I assume that Slim, Boney in my book, is safe and sound?
Yeah, all is quiet on the Portugal's front.
Gee, that's good to know. Now can we get back to the business at hand, namely me, and saving what's left of my father's company?
Look, with Lucy Coe's 1% out of play, that leaves you and AJ deadlocked. He's got the upper hand, and you're out in the cold.
Unless Ned is right. And there is another Quartermain heir. And Carly holds that secret.
Look, I don't have a lot of time.
I don't have a lot of time either. I gotta get out of here. I got a lot of things to figure out. I gotta figure out how to get back to my family. Hey. I'm really glad that you called me.
Really?
Yeah. To talk to you. There's something I need to ask you.
To ask me. What do you want, your passport back?
Yeah, I want
all
my
the money I
passport
took
back.
from
I
you?
want
You want me to give you a
money
head
back.
start before Anna,
Carly?
catches up with you? What?
I want you to run away with me.
What ring?
The gold one you were wearing when you stabbed my mother. You figured I'd recognize it, so you took it off.
What was it like? Like a wedding band?
No, it wasn't on the left hand. It was weird looking, like... Why am I even telling you this? Look, you know what it looks like. Why do you keep asking these questions that you know the answers to?
No, Rafe, I don't have the answers. The only thing I know is I didn't kill your mother, but somebody did, and he's still out there. We want to find him. Every detail you can think of would help us. So what do you say we do that? Why don't you help me? That means you stop jerking me around. You start telling me about that ring.
I will keep you from Rafe.
You can't stop me. Look at yourself. Your little cross shaking. It's pathetic.
I have friends. They know I'm here.
There's nowhere to run. And these friends you speak of, Lucy, they pretend to believe you. They do. And then they laugh behind your back, and they talk behind your back. They humor the crazy lady. But me, I believe you. Because I know all this is real. And I know my power is endless.
No. You can be stopped. You can be stopped.
Not by you. I admire your persistence. I do. I admire your courage, but I always knew this was a losing battle. And now the time has come. Your only choice is to surrender.
Hi.
Hi, you're obviously busy.
No, I'm not too busy. I want to hear what this young man was talking about earlier. Did you slip past a guard to go down and visit a prisoner?
I didn't realize that wasn't allowed. My mother visits her clients all the time.
Oh, come on. I don't need to explain the difference to you, do I? Though maybe your mother would like to cover that subject in greater detail. We could call her if you like.
No, that's okay. It won't happen again.
No, it cannot happen again. You put yourself in serious danger going down to that holding cell.
I apologize, Commissioner Devane. I know what I did was foolish, but I promise nothing bad happened. I'm not in trouble, am I?
No, but one of my guards will be. All right, out of here. Come on.
Thank you.
No, you're going with a warning. Don't you ever do anything like that again, young lady.
Don't worry, she won't.
I really appreciate you being so understanding.
This is not an understanding face.
If you'll excuse me, I'm late for my sister's arraignment.
Ms. Davis, do you have any questions for Miss Falconeri?
No, Your Honor. I think Miss Falconeri has made her position very clear. We'd like to move that the charges be dropped against my defendant.
Objection. May we speak in chambers?
I don't think that's going to be necessary. Miss Falconeri, you step down. Thank you.
Miss Falconeri, by her own testimony, has not been coerced. She voluntarily recanted her statement. I think the district attorney is just unwilling to concede defeat.
The people fully intend to prove this case, Your Honor. We have sufficient evidence to go to trial.
Well, without cooperation from the complaining witness, that's going to be a little difficult, isn't it?
So now we just all go home? A crime was committed, Your Honor. The perpetrator does not simply get to walk away.
Mr. Campbell, I'm inclined to agree. I can't speak to what motivated the victim to so radically alter her story, but the evidence strongly supports the victim's original statement. The case could move forward to trial, but with your agreement, Mr. Campbell, the court would consider a guilty plea to a second-degree assault charge with community service and a suspended sentence, say 500 hours. Would that be acceptable to the district attorney's office?
Certainly not, Your Honor. But I'm clearly outnumbered.
Ms. Corinthos Davis, on the charge of second-degree assault, how do you plead?
Go ahead.
Guilty, Your Honor.
And we're done. You'll be notified as to the terms of your community service. Until that time, Ms. Corinthos Davis, you are free to go. We're adjourned.
All rise.